pitches it high, flicks it over the top, and he's done it!
If Pro Evolution Soccer 2011 was the reboot that put the series back in the running, then 2012 is the game that pushes it straight to the finals. While it offers more in the way of refinement than something completely new, there are tweaks in PES 12 that change the way it plays, removing many of the frustrations that plagued previous games in the series. AI improvements ensure your teammates attack, defend, and pass in a more believable manner, while smoother animations mean you're treated to a better looking experience. Not all the tweaks hit the mark. Off-the-ball control is tricky to master, online modes feel sparse next to FIFA, and a renewed sense of speed actually makes PES 12 less realistic than its predecessor. But it's that very speed that also makes the game great, offering up an exciting, fluid game of football that's a joy to play.
Sends it to the middle, and a header! They've done it! 1-0, they couldn't have asked for a better opening.
Last year's PES saw the introduction of a more accurate passing system, requiring you to place the ball precisely, controlling direction and power. Ultimately, this made PES a slower and more considered experience, pushing it firmly into the simulation space occupied by FIFA. While PES 12 retains this passing system, the overall flow of the game has changed. It's faster, more fluid, and the change is immediately apparent when you see players moving more gracefully than ever before.
Three waiting, Tevez! It's led to a goal!
PES 12's fluidity doesn't mean that realism has taken a back seat though. Numerous AI tweaks change the way your team plays. Some of those tweaks are immediately apparent, others more subtle, but all have an impact on gameplay. For instance, the new active AI overlap feature means that computer-controlled players offer more support. The AI is actually good at anticipating your next move, running to open areas of the pitch just as you receive the ball. This lets you make better use of open space for more inventive plays. It's not just defensive play that's received an overhaul. In previous versions of PES, defenders would often move out of position, leaving gaps for the opposition to exploit. In PES 12, a new zonal defense feature plugs those gaps. If you look at your defense, you'll see that players maintain defensive lines, making it much trickier for the opposition to attack. If you'd rather take direct charge of your players, you can use off-the-ball control. There are two types to choose from, teammate assisted and teammate manual. In assisted mode, you select another player by pressing R3 and moving the right analog stick before making a pass or cross. This directs any pass to the player, foregoing the use of the power bar to control the kick. It also instructs the selected player to move forward and make runs, using the active AI improvements. Even more direct control is available using the teammate manual controls, which lets you control an off-the-ball player completely. The left stick moves the player with the ball, while the right stick moves the player off the ball. Getting to grips with the system is tricky. It's much like trying to pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time. It takes some serious practice to nail it, but once you do, it's a very powerful tool for creating chances on goal. You can perform spectacular looking set plays, with multiple players running into the box to confuse the opposition's defence, letting you pick one key player to send the ball to the back of the net. While numerous improvements have been made to the gameplay in PES 12, little else has changed. You're still treated to the same modes as last year, consisting of a variety of tournaments, including the officially licensed UEFA Champions League, as well as unofficial tournaments such as the League Cup and Community. If you fancy more than just a simple tournament, both Become a Legend and Master League make a return, letting you guide a player through his career or perform the duties of a manager. When it comes to online, the Master League mode makes a return, letting you compete against others for prize money, which you can use to buy new players for your squad. There are also a range of standard and ranked matches to play through, with leaderboards letting you keep track of your progress. For more on the online features of PES, be sure to check out our full written review.
Oh, well taken! And Barcelona strike first.
It's disappointing to see so little has changed with the modes in PES 12, meaning it doesn't match FIFA on features. But if fast, fluid, and above all fun football is at the top of your agenda, then PES 12 is a great choice. Its substantial AI improvements make it much less of a struggle to play with computer-controlled teammates, while innovative ball control, despite being tricky to master, gives advanced players the chance to set up stunning plays that weren't possible before. It's not the revolution you might have been hoping for, but PES 12 is a good alternative to FIFA, particularly if you're in it for the fun rather than the licenses.
And he'll drive it here, and it's a really well taken goal. It's the ideal response.